Hello! Yesterday I went on a mushroom hunt for chanterelles. Luckily, I also found some Russulas, and I never cooked those before. They're pretty big, pretty impressive, so just look at the size of them. Oh my god, so meaty too, and it's pretty clean, pretty fresh. And just comparing to chanterelles, it's like, I don't know, 5 times, 6 times bigger. First things, we gotta clean it. Just to show off those chanterelles, my favorite mushrooms.
When I clean mushrooms, I just use running water, toothbrush to get rid of the dirt, and a knife just in case if I need to cut something with, some pieces that got old or have bugs in it.
When you take your mushroom, you wanna check when you cut the stem, see if there's a holes from the worms. So this one is pretty clean. Let's slice it in half. A lot of Russulas are edible mushrooms, but a lot of them are also fragile. Okay, there is a gills, but the gills doesn't go on the stem, it's stopped at the cup. Look how clean this mushroom on the inside. Because those mushrooms are big and they grow really close to the ground, a lot of times by the time you find them, they old and full of bugs. So I just got really lucky with this one. Bugs love those mushrooms, as well as little rodents or slugs. They use them as their home, so they pretty much live under those mushrooms. So be careful when you're picking them. Disclaimer: this is amateur video. Always be careful about the mushrooms. Some mushrooms can be very poisonous or even deadly. I'm not telling you to try it or do anything about it. I'm just sharing with you my experience. I'm not a mushroom expert, I'm not a dietitian. I am an amateur who is enthusiastic about wild mushrooms. Few advices. If you decide to try a wild mushroom, make sure you're 100% positive about identification. You need to know exactly what mushroom it is. Verify it, double check, triple check, make sure you know exactly what mushroom it is. After you are 100% sure about what type of mushroom it is, and you learn and heard and confirm with multiple people that it is edible if properly cooked, and you decide to try it and eat it, never eat a lot of them right away. Get yourself a little bit, maybe 1 spoon, maybe less. Whatever you decide is a little bit. Give it a try, because some people could be really sensitive to perfectly edible mushrooms components, and would be 5 people, 10 people enjoying their delicious wild mushrooms, and one would get sick. Be careful. I'm just sharing with you my experience. Let's go. Put your clean mushrooms into salted boiling water and keep it boiling for 15 minutes.
Look at this. Kind of look like little sausages.
After boiling for 15 minutes, they should be ready. So the mushrooms at this point, pretty much ready to eat. That's when you decide what next step you want to do with it. You can marinate it, you can pickle it, you can put it in the salad, you can fry it with some potatoes, you can put it in a soup, you can even freeze them and just put it in a Ziploc and put it in the freezer. But I'm kind of curious about the flavor before I start cooking. Let's give it a try. Not bad, not good. Smells good. Smells interesting. Doesn't taste like much anything. So let's get back to cooking. So the plan is to fry it.
I'm going to slice it in pretty big chunks and just saute it or pan fry it. Whatever word you like.
I'm gonna use some cooking oil and fry it. Probably gonna be 15 minutes total time. Towards the end, I'm going to put some butter into the mix and salt. I'm gonna mix it with some butter and add some salt. Well, it's never turned golden brown, but I think it's ready. Okay, it's ready. Let's give it a try. I'll be honest with you. When I tried it first time, I felt a little something. I don't know what it was. I feel fine, but initially, yeah, it was interesting. It didn't get me sick, but I felt something. Yeah. Well, let's try how it tastes. So, Russula pan fried. It's so meaty and doesn't have much of a flavor, but it just, I don't know. It's kind of like a hot dogs of mushrooms, like a sausage without meat. I was feeling okay after those mushrooms. For myself, I decided it is edible, but it's not my choice. Didn't have much of flavor and made me feel weird for a little bit, so yeah, I'm not gonna be picking those in the future. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Bye.